I have read all of the pleadings by the Republic of South Africa so far in print at the World Court website. And my analysis is based on my knowledge, judgment, and experience. South Africa will win a cease and desist order against Israel for genocide against the Palestinians. So this order, when it comes down, could have very significant consequences for Israel. Well, at that point, the entire world will know that Israel is inflicting genocide against the Palestinians, and under Article 1, they will have an obligation, quote, to prevent, unquote, the genocide against the Palestinians. I believe that the Republic of South Africa will then take the order to the Security Council for enforcement. It appears so far that the United States government would exercise a veto power to prevent the Security Council from enforcing the order, which it's supposed to do under the terms of the United Nations Charter. But at that point, then, South Africa can take the order to the United Nations General Assembly for enforcement under the Uniting for Peace resolution. And that could produce the following consequences for Israel. First, the General Assembly could suspend Israel from participation in United Nations activities, exactly like the General Assembly suspended the criminal apartheid regime in South Africa at that time and the genocidal Yugoslavia from participation in the United Nations organization. Second, the General Assembly could admit Palestine as a full-fledged UN member state. Right now, Palestine is a UN observer state like Switzerland, but the votes are there for it to be admitted as a full-fledged UN member state. Historically, no UN member state has ever been destroyed. And that's exactly what the Zionists want to do to the Palestinians, destroy them. So UN membership, I think, would protect them. Third, the General Assembly could set up an international criminal tribunal for Israel as a subsidiary organ under UN Charter Article 22. The International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia was set up by the Security Council, but the General Assembly can do the same, and they could start to prosecute high-level Israeli officials for genocide, war crimes, crimes against humanity against the Palestinians. And then finally, the General Assembly can recommend comprehensive economic sanctions against Israel. Right now, as you know, North Korea suffers from near genocidal economic sanctions against it that were imposed by the General Assembly under the Uniting for Peace resolution. Donahue is a career-long State Department apparatchik and legal hatchet person. I am certain that she is right now telling the United States government about all the behind-the-scenes maneuvers that are going on at The Hague, and will keep them informed. Second, unfortunately, the president of the court has a lot of power to shape the legal proceedings, and I'm sure she will shape the legal proceedings in favor of Israel and the United States and against the Republic of South Africa. If you read Article 3 of the Genocide Convention, paragraph 3E criminalizes complicity in genocide. And certainly the Biden administration has been aiding and abetting and complicit in the Zionist genocide against the Palestinians. This also violates the U.S. government's own Genocide Convention Implementation Act.